Hey guys, in this video we'll be making a palindrome checker using Haskell. We'll use recursion and guarded equations to make for a nice tidy solution. For those of you who aren't sure what a palindrome is a word that can be read backwards the same as you can read it forwards. So for example, the word E-Y-E, or race car, those can be read the same forward or backwards. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start with our type definition, which will be as shown. So we're going to be taking a string as the input and returning a bool, true or false, as the output. So to begin this, just write palindrome. I'm going to call the input A, and then we put the pipe symbol to show that we're going to be using guarded equations. So for the base case, we're going to write length of A less than 2 equals true. So the reason why this is the base case is because if we have a string of length nothing, if we have a string that is empty, that can be read the same forwards or backwards. Same for a string that only has one letter. If you have the letter A, that's read the same forwards or backwards. If you have the letter X, that's the same. So now, for our recursive case, we need to make it so that we compare the first and the last letters, and then if those are the same, then we recall the palindrome function. So head A equals last A. So this is gonna obviously check if the first letter is the same as the last one, and then if this is fulfilled, then we're gonna recall palindrome, and we're gonna recall it with the tail of init A. So we're going to call palindrome again, but with the segment in between the first and the last letters. So if the first and the last letter of the string match, that means so far it's a palindrome. So we're going to call the palindrome function for the next segment, and we're going to work our way inwards. The reason why we're passing in tail init A is that because that's the segment in between. You have to always have an otherwise statement. So we're going to write otherwise equals false. So if the length is greater than 2 and the first letter does not match the last letter, then that means we do not have a palindrome. So at any point, if the first letter does not match the last letter, then we do have a palindrome and we can return false. Now I'm going to run a bunch of tests to make sure that this works. So guys, I hope this all made sense, and if it did, please drop a like, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe. If there's anything that I could have explained better, then yeah, I'll be happy to help.